way down to our house, and I just thought I'd come on and try to videotape some of the moon. And I'll get that tutorial I was talking about earlier up next week when I'm back up at the cottage, because I don't have anything left at the house to work with. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're heading back to Cola Town.
Yeah, maybe you can do a tutorial on repairing your home.
Repairing your home, coming up next. All right, good morning. I was just starting this off with showing you the trim around the window Scott did last time we were down, and seeing how good all of his woodworking is, and it's fitting together, and up at the corners it looks really good.
Needs some more varnish on it though.
Yeah, he's saying more varnish needed.
Shit. Oop, I said that out loud, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, but that's okay. He's wrestling a role of interfacing, insulation. And my job today is to take the gingerbread down. And I'm right here to this part. You have to pop the ceiling trim off, and then each of these are individual boards you have to pop off. And then Scott wants this nailing board taken off. And then he's going to put a new trim that matches all the way around the cabinets, all around the eating area, and throughout the den. So we got a lot of work to do there. And he's got to build some doors to replace the ones I pulled off years ago. I think we still have the hinges somewhere in the garage. So yeah, and he's going to tighten these cabinets back up. We're pondering that as we're pulling this down. And then if we walk in the other room where Scott's been working, you can see Piper's administering all the supervision she can do.
All she can muster.
And he's been over in the corner because he's been naughty. And
always naughty. This is our last piece of drywall we got hang. So, and since this is shiplap siding, I can tuck it back behind the lap.
Well, that's what I kind of thought you were gonna do.
Yeah.
And
it's a lot of work.
He's gonna stuff the holes with insulation. He filled that narrow crack with the spray foam, and there were a couple holes that we've always kind of felt a breeze in this corner, and there was a couple holes that you could see light to the outside, so he filled those with the insulation.
That's where the electric service comes in.
Yeah, so
about a 6-inch hole, gaping hole there.
So that's sealed up, and it's actually warmer in here.
Yeah.
And the big old ugly TV's still here.
Can we make that go away?
Yeah, anyway, we're doing what we can. I'll come back after a while. Scott just came in with these, and the only vase I had is this shorter vase, so I can trim the roses, but I think I'm just going to leave them in there like that for right now. But he surprised me early for Valentine's. Isn't that sweet? Okay, this is a wrap-up of Saturday. This is what we've got accomplished. Above this door, Scott cut away the paneling that had stuck out farther than that. He trimmed it over to the cabinet level, and he put a piece of sheetrock in there to, cover that hole. And he's put the mud on it. Just gotta let that dry. I got all of the old gingerbread off around the cabinets, and I think it makes this kitchen look even bigger. It's a big kitchen to begin with, and something I miss dearly is this big kitchen. But getting rid of that gingerbread really just makes it look great. And he's gonna put some new trim all around that top, and here around the cabinets it will be stained like the trim around that window. So we'll need to get stain grade for around the cabinets. He still needs to build cabinet doors to go back there. And we have a new hood, like I've said before. And we're gonna see if we can take the top board off from up here and see if he can tighten these cabinets back up. And not this weekend, but the next time we're down, we're going to take this on down to like the skeleton level, and he's gonna move the wiring. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna build a cabinet here to house the plug for, it'll have cabinet doors on the bottom, right?
Yeah, and it'll be 90 degrees to the existing oven.
So 90 degrees, so it'll face toward this vent over here in the floor, right?
Yep.
So we can get in and plug and plug the stove in and unplug it, whatever. You still get to this outlet, in other words. And then on the top of it, he's talking about doing shelves with maybe a shelf for the microwave to go in. And so I got all of the nails out of this here up, but I decided to stop pulling. I was going to pull that board down up there, but I think it's stabilizing the sides of this, so we're going to hold off. But all of the old trim is down that was up there. And then in here, we took the ceiling trim that was there down, and Scott got the last piece of sheetrock in there, and he did a really good job on that. Honey, you didn't do the seam on the bottom either.
No, I'm tired.
Yeah, we're both getting too tired, so he'll do that seam on the bottom tomorrow.
I'll do it tonight.
Oh, you're gonna do it tonight? Okay, he's gonna do it tonight.
I missed that.
So right now I think he's setting a screw.
Yeah, I have. We're sitting a little proud.
Did I miss some stuff on the back of the TV? The bucket fell off the ladder on him, and we had compound all down the back of the TV. I don't know.
I said some bad words.
Scott used bad words. So anyway, that's what we've gotten done. We've saved the old paneling pieces because we are going to need some to build a cabinet door above the refrigerator and do maybe some trim on this new shelving piece.
Well, this existing siding, paneling, it used to be in this entire room, and it's a shiplap paneling. So there's a rabbet cut behind this. So this sheetrock is actually recessed back behind here by about 3/8 of an inch. So that gave me a nice, clean, finished, crisp line there. I'm pretty happy with it. I still got to run a piece of tape there. So.
Oh, do we want to share the color we're thinking of doing?
Oh yeah.
We'll go back in the kitchen for that. And sorry about the clutter and wreck, but we are. Oh, and yeah, there's my flowers again.
This color right here, this tan, we're thinking of doing on the sheetrock.
Paint the sheetrock, and that's called something tan.
What is that? Smoked tan.
Smoked tan.
Smoked tan.
So we'll do smoked tan, and then we're thinking about doing the inside of the cabinets. Where is that green right there? Paint the inside of the cabinets the green.
Sort of have a nice, clean, finished look, but it'll still be light enough where it, it doesn't darken it down in there.
And that will be done with a stain and not a paint, right?
Right, that'll be with a solid color stain.
A solid color stain, because you see how it is. You can see the old pickling treatment. So
after a while, it just starts to look dirty.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that green on the inside, and then that scorched tan on the walls, which basically will be this eating area here, and then the den area.
And then the trim up here is going to be a stain grade. It's going to be a stain just like the trim around that window, but the rest of the trim around the
ceiling
and the door trims will all be in a crisp white. So
I think that door to the bonus room should be crisp white too.
yeah, so just a couple hours and we ought to have this.
Yeah. You are funny. Anyway.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up for today, and we might bring you out again tomorrow. And yeah, today's going good.
The electric. I got a lot of it.
Yeah, he's going to have to go into the house to move the electric because the light switches for the rooms are in there. And basically that's going to come back. I think we said it'll be 16 inches deep. 15 or 16 inches.
16, 18, you can get something.
So it'll decrease by about 12 inches. So
I'm thinking this board here is a good
yeah.
point.
Yeah, that would be good.
So I got electric I gotta move.
Which board? You said that one. Okay. All right.
What's that measure up?
That looks like only about 12.
Yeah, that's 12. I mean,
Yeah.
we could. I think I'd really like to bring it out a little more. Bring it out about 16.
Yeah.
Bring it out here. That can give you enough room to put a microwave in here.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what we've gotten done in one day. Thanks for watching. Good night. Bye.